For a bit of a quicker video today, we're going to be going to see my rank 5 ascended level 2 Knull taking down these massive health pools. We're going to start with Abyss, Iron Man, Infinity War, and then the Necropolis Odin. I'm going to be doing each fight with and without recoils, and I say it's a quick video and you're going to see pretty fast why these fights move very fast, because while we're fighting two very large health pools twice, Knull makes very, very quick work of them, because this guy is completely absurd, and his damage is just unreal, and as you're going to see in these fights, it's pretty clear and obvious, because we only have 36 armor breaks there. They'll keep going up as we prevent an armor up from Iron Man, because we replace them with an armor break when he's in corrupted mode and stuff, and then you just see the ridiculous instant bleeds on your basic attacks, and yeah, I just keep the corruption up with my light attacks, my necrosword attacks, which are keeping the corruption paused, and then we just farm with all that instant bleed damage, and of course just the basics that hit ridiculously hard. And then there's some really nice crits. Got a medium crit that hit the damage cap, and that's a minute. A 2.6 million health fight in a minute. And we're going to do it again, but with recoils on, because I felt like just turning on the masteries, because Knull is one of the most recoil-friendly champs in the game, and one of the best champs to put recoils on, because he is, I think, 60% resistant to bleed and poison, and then 40% degen, but that doesn't really matter for recoils. And you'll be able to heal a little bit from that poison. And he's also a character who has his own personal regen too, where you can start topping up closer to an end of the fight if you want to get some more regen for the next fight you're taking, just by dropping your special 1 and stuff. And yeah, here we get the corruption up, and it's not really about like focusing on like the speed difference. Just look at like the damage difference on our actual attacks when comparing the one with recoils and the one without recoils, because it's not really a big time difference, because we're still taking like the same amount of time to get the first corruption up and stuff. But as far as like an attack rating difference, I think my Knull was like close to 13,000 attack without the recoils, and I'm saying this without class advantage in mind, because I probably said that at the pre-fight screen, but I was looking at it earlier from my champion screen. But close to like 13,000, and then it's above 20,000 when you turn on the recoils. And yeah, that's a pretty significant difference, obviously. So here we're going to go fight Necropolis Odin. I'm going to speed up the ramp a little bit, and we are going to go for the full 99 debuffs, because yeah, it's not like you really ever need to go for 99 debuffs, but I wanted to show you like the maximum possible damage, and of course we'll do this again with recoils on and stuff. And for this Odin fight, the only way you deal damage in this fight is if he has 6 buffs. So eventually we're going to give him his energized buffs, which is going to, of course, let us actually deal damage to him. But until then, we're just using our heavies and stuff, ramping up to staying at the 3 bars of power, because there's no point in dumping off any power until we go for the corruption cycle, because if we did special 1 early, even though it has a bunch of symbiote attacks and it would place a lot of living abyss, well, we're not able to actually stack living abyss in corruption, so once we actually trigger it with the special 1, we're just wasting time. So I'd need to go ahead and just go to the special 3 and just stay there. I do get hit a lot in this fight, partially because of the inverted controls, partially because I'm just bad, but yeah, we'll go ahead and drop the special 3 in just a moment, where it's 91 of those now, and we'll also be in the Isoburst mode, hopefully. I don't remember if I was, but also if you're like trying to strike the opponent, we'll pause it as well, which is pretty nice. And then we just go ahead and do a ridiculous amount of damage there, and as you can see, this fight is going to start going very fast. So I'm going to go ahead and actually go to special 3 again, because I messed up and got hit, but that's fine, it doesn't really matter, we just refresh our corruption and stuff. So again, don't look at like the time, just look at the hit damage, which is what we're gonna focus on in a moment. Once I finally hit him, jeez, so garbage. Anyway, so a non-crit light attack, that's what we'll look at, is about 31,000 damage there, and that's once we hit the ISO burst. So 31,000 damage in the white on a non-crit light attack in ISO burst, and then we'll compare that to the recoils one in a moment too. And then just look at his health bar. It's just like, there's no way this is a 6 million health fight, and the health bar is just getting eviscerated just like that. It's kind of ridiculous to look at. And we have 109 armor breaks there. We'll go for 119 on the special 2 in a moment. I need to get this guy to drop a special first, and then we'll go for it, and then he's just toast. Because we'll go for the special 2 right here, and then I'll get a stand-up light attack probably, and then we'll finish the last 9% of his health. Well, we didn't get the stand-up light attack. Usually that works. But I go for the heavy there. Oh, I wanted to squeeze some regen out, because why not? Go ahead and just get a little bit back and see how much we could. And then we get crit on the light attack right there, and he's just gone. So, yeah, like, what? That was a 31,000 damage light attack non-crit in the ISO burst mode. So we can compare that to the Knull with the recoils on now. And I was taking a guess it's going to be closer to 45,000 if I had to guess. I don't remember. So we can find out together. But I imagine it's going to be close to 45,000 damage on the light attack in the ISO burst mode. But we'll see together. He's at 65 Living Abyss now. Maybe should just cut this from the entire video, the actual ramp, but whatever. It's at 4 times speed and we're almost there. Just making sure he gets his energize up and we can actually do our full damage and stuff. And then we're going to go for some heavies, take some hits here. And not in the ISO burst yet, but close. Take another hit, of course, because why not? And then we're close to the ISO burst in a moment. But even before we get into ISO burst, that's 46,000 damage on the light attack. And now that we're in it, 51,000 damage. Okay, so it was even higher than I was expecting it to be. So that's 20,000 extra damage per light attack. And of course, that's even before the bleed damage gets added. And that's also the lowest it's like the least damage on a hit. Because you also have, I guess your medium does less damage because it doesn't have the bleed. But just imagine that on a special 2 hit. And then I'll go for a little bit of regen here. Which the regen, it's better and worse because you're dealing more damage, but you also have that indefinite poison, which is reducing your regen rate by a decent bit. But yeah, like, it's just absolutely absurd, man. This guy has some of the most ridiculous damage output in the game, and I could do that fight faster if I didn't build up to the full 99, because, like, there's really not a reason to. If you went to, like, just place a bunch of Living Abyss, go for the special 3 once you get it, you probably finish the fight faster than that. And we could maybe cut that down to like 3 minutes. I mean, sorry, not 3 minutes, because it's just above 3 minutes. Probably like 2.5 minutes if we did it that way. So, anyway, thanks for watching the video, guys. I know Knull's a very popular champion now after the Metamorphosis event, but hopefully that was a really cool showing of his damage output. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, consider hitting like, sub, and hype, and I'll see you in the next one.